Yeah, just hoping somebody can be some help here. I've been going through a ton of medical issues. After all these years, I'm finally getting them fixed. And that's because I'm on SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance now. And I got to have Medicare and Medicaid. But the rule with Medicaid is I have a spend down, which I'm guessing is the deductible, which is about 36 bucks a month from what I'm told. And I have to pay that before they'll actually help me, you know. So now they're saying I haven't paid my spend down. And, and, but see, I paid a lot of money this year. Um, when I got my wrists operated on by some masterful debacle from Esurance, they signed me up with Aetna. Aetna signed me up and didn't utilize my Medicaid. And I was adamant with both eHealth and Aetna about utilizing what was called an MMAI program, and they eventually corrected me, said it was an MMP program in Illinois, which they don't have or deal with that in the state of Illinois. So I questioned, why did you sign me up for that, so on and so forth. I was adamant about using Medicare and Medicaid, but they said, we don't do that. We only used your Medicare, and now you got to pay hundreds, thousands of dollars out of pocket costs. So, anyways, I had that changed. Luckily enough, with Medicare, I'm not stuck with that plan for the rest of the year or half a year or whatever. I think it's like for so many months you're stuck with it. And you just have to deal with it. So, but since I'm on SSDI or Medicare, I can cancel it that month and it'll change over the following month. So that's what I did. But the whole problem is I don't know where or how to pay the spend down for Medicaid. So anybody know who to contact? I went to the local DHS office. I gave them the bills, told them, hey, they were supposed to turn it in for me. They said I have to pay, spend out there. So I said, can I just pay for the whole year in advance? Because, you know, I see a lot of doctors. And, there ain't no, I see psychiatrists, psychotherapists, I guess, the one you sit and talk to about stuff, which is very important to me, getting this stuff out. The one that's versus the one with the pills. I hate pills. I avoid painkillers, all that stuff. Tore up my stomach, tore me down. Uh, but thankfully, regretfully, I got cut off in 2013 of everything. I had a bad downfall from that. But I recovered. It wasn't the first time, but it was the worst time, and I swore to God, never again will I let myself be fooled that the only way out is through massive doses of prescriptions on a daily basis. You but I'm in a better place now. But still, I'm moving along. I'm trying to move along. I'm trying to get this better, make things better for myself. And I'm pushing forward. Thank God I don't need referrals to see the specialists anymore. Now I can just go straight to the specialist. I'm trying to get to see the gastrologist because my stomach is so tore up. I'm supposed to see a neurologist because of these cluster migraines, projectile vomiting. Ooh, man, I had a really bad episodes, but I'm working my way through this. Now that I can just go straight to the specialist, I'm gonna go straight to the specialists. Uh, and But I need to know how to spend this, how to pay the spend down. So does anybody out there know? Is there like a direct way? Because when I go to the office, the local office, and gave them the bills and everything, that never got turned in. I don't know how to do it over the internet. Is there I tried calling Medicaid. It says they have too many people there, and call back another time. And sometimes when I call, it, it gives you this where you're supposed to say something instead of a prompt on a number, instead of hitting a number. And you can't get through because the voice part isn't working. So it just keeps repeating over and over again. But it's really hard to get through to Medicaid. to pay the spend down. All I want to do is pay the spend down. That way I can get this brace for my left ankle and whatever they're going to. She said they're not going to actually operate to repair anything, but there's like bone spurs and they're like stuck between the ankle and the bone somewhere in the cartilage or whatever. They remove that. That'll help relieve swelling and pain, and that's what's making it difficult for me to move my foot, like that. Hey, yeah. Hey, since they fixed my wrists, I can do this. Whoa! Before I could, I couldn't shave. I used to rip skin off shaving, but I can. Well, not as much as I like to, but right now I feel like a damn hippie. But I'm finding a better place. Pill free. I live in a lot of pain. Yeah, yeah, but I'd rather live with the pain and uh, doing something, going somewhere, getting out of the house, over being doped up on pills and just sleeping my life away. When I go, I want to know where I'm going, and when I go, I'm going out with a bang. I'm going with a smile on my face, and I'm going to do my best to create smiles every step of the way. Regardless of what I'm feeling, you're not going to see it. Number one, nobody's earned that, but I need to find out where to pay the spend down so I can continue with getting better. Okay, so anybody know how to reach Medicaid? Maybe, hey, Medicaid, call this guy. He wants to pay the money he owes you so he can keep getting his medical issues taken care of. This PTSD thing, it's tearing me up every time I go to sleep. Damn, I'm afraid to go to sleep. I have a hard time sleeping. And it's just so many different parts of me hurt. And when I'm sleeping and that pain kicks in, guess what else kicks in? Yeah, so I'm dealing with a lot of pain issues. So it's like, I've been stuck there for a lot of years. But see, since when they fixed my shoulders, that helped a lot. When they fixed my knees, my God, was that a tremendous help. They fixed my wrists. That was help. Now I don't look so bad when I shave and without skin missing on my head and my face, Thank God my face is the hairiest part of me, so I don't have much of a problem. But still, I'm taking skin off my face and my head. But I'm getting better. I'm doing so much better, especially off all those prescription drugs. Later on, I'd like to show you a little timeline of pictures of me and drugs and me. This is me off of them, and I'm starting to have some fun. I'm starting to do something for me, and and it's a shame that it started in 2005, so you can see why my patience is wearing thin. You know, and all this time it was just because all they need to do is MRIs. Hey, look at this shit. Let's fix it. But the people I'm seeing now, that's what they say. I went there, did MRIs. Hey, let's fix this. I said, great. And so anybody, please help me find who or where I'm supposed to pay this spend down. Hopefully that I won't need that wheelchair for a few years, for a while. Go for a walk, a swim, Bike riding, my God, I miss bike riding. I really miss going for walks. After my meals, my kids will tell you after I did the single dad thing, cook, clean, and all that. But after we would eat, and I would clean up the kitchen. Okay, guys, let's go for a walk. And it's good for the digestive system, for the mind and the body, and just to get the kids out the house. But my parents did it with me. I did it with my kids, and it's just kind of part of who I am. I enjoy the free things in life, going for a walk. I won't be able to run anymore, but a bike ride, a nice long brisk bike ride, swimming, you know. Regretfully, I can't go in cool or anywhere near cool or cold water. I'll sink like a rock because my joints hurt so much. So I'm trying for this aqua therapy thing. And once we get this insurance thing cleared up, I can go for aqua therapy. My muscles are turning to jello. But since they fixed my knees, I've been kind of counteracting that. But I think I've been overdoing it. Since they fixed my hands, I've been out in a wheelchair. I've been getting out, and it's hurting. But you know what? It beats being stuck here in the house. And since, you know, you know, being by yourself and handicapped, that ain't easy. But I'm gonna do what I can, do my best to get through this. But right now, my holdup is this spend down on the Medicaid thing. I need to pay that spend down, so I can continue with my medical procedures. All right. So anybody, any help? You know, I had attorneys help me with this court thing, but so far no help with this medical thing. So I'll get through it. Just I need to pay this spend down really quick, really fast. Okay. Thank you for listening.